Alright, got my Iron Maiden shirt today. We're going to talk about power chords. Power chord's a very simple chord on a guitar. If you can play them one, you can play them all. It's not like open chords where C is really easy and F and A are really hard. They're all, about the same. Like I said, they're very simple chords though. If you know your major scale, or different ways to play the major scale, but what a power chord really is, if you talk to a piano player, you'd say, give me a G5 chord. Guitar players call them power chords, but the reason you call it a 5 chord is if you start on G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go 5 notes up that scale, that's the other note that you're going to play in the chord. So we got a root note, which can be wherever we want. And you basically just go down a string up 2 frets, play those 2 notes at the same time, and there's your power chord. Depending on what note you start on, like here I'm on an A, so there's an A power chord. I can move it down to the next string, there's a D at 5th fret, D power chord. Move it down again, it's a G, G power chord. If I move it down again, something weird happens. It has to do with the tuning of the guitar. So for now, just stay away from those. Stay on the 3 fat strings. And you can play every power chord numerous times. So like here, if that's a G, it's a G power chord, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, that's back where we started, F sharp, G, G sharp, keep going. Every other string is the same thing, there's C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So you can play them all, it's the same shape everywhere you go. Pretty easy chord, nice and simple. Small, they're kind of small chords, just 2 notes instead of playing all across all 6 strings. Sometimes you might want a smaller chord. Now generally, right now I'm playing this on an acoustic guitar, but traditionally you more likely to hear a power chord, more likely to hear it on electric guitar. So this is, you kind of more on an overdriven electric guitar. It's a sound you hear all the time. And like I said, they're real simple chords to play. They're basically as easy everywhere. They do get a little bit harder to play as you move down, and then as you move all the way down, you got your open chord right there. So the open chords can be a little bit confusing because we're using open notes. So this first one here, I'm going to get real close. I'm playing the fat string open, and then the second string there, 2nd fret. So I'm playing, this note and the open string. I also have A and D. Once again, if you go down again, something weird happens there. So use the fat string as the root note, or the A string, or the D string. There are a bunch of songs, especially like hard rock and heavy metal songs that use power chords. Now, that's the basic idea behind power chords. Next one, we're going to get a little bit more involved, build the chords up a little bit, and see what we can do.